Welcome to the north. Mist-covered forests, frozen lakes, long-buried secrets. The world is changing. Railways spread, science overtakes superstition, cities rise along with the illusion of safety. But beyond the light, in deep woods and on windswept shores, something older stirs. This is Vaesen, a Nordic horror role-playing game set in 19th century Northern Europe. The players you see around me are part of the Society, a secret order cursed with the sight. They see what others deny. Creatures of myth and nightmare are real, and they do not like being forgotten. But sometimes the greatest horror is the one we carry. Welcome to Vaesen. In last week's episode, the Society finally realised the true cost of their ordeal with the dream, which it was no longer March. Nearly a full month had vanished without memory, and worse, they had continued to act, write letters, and make decisions during that lost time. With the help of the castle's Nisse, they began piecing together the truth behind the entity that fed on them. Not a simple Mare, but something far more insidious. Clues mounted quickly. The mirror was found standing upright, despite no one recalling moving it. Henrik had apparently entered the locked room days ago, though none of them remembered it. Linnea revealed the fate of her daughter Elise, whose voice and truth were slowly erased by a creature that did not kill, but hollowed its victims through forgetting. That same pattern echoed through society history, including the Ulu massacre. The creature isolated, erased time, and fed on silence, and could only be bound together through unity with a ritual and a chain. Elsewhere, disturbing signs continued. Tyka found one of her own lockpicks hidden in her shoe, cold and marked. Julian broke down in the occult library. The fortune teller fell into a trance when asked about magic and the future, seeing golden tendrils, a familiar face, and grim portents, especially for Henrik. Determined not to be separated again, the Society resolved to stay close. Naturally, this lasted only hours. Acting on impulse, Henrik attempted to break in at Francibald's occult cellar, narrowly escaping when shouts of police rang out. Shaken but alive, the group regrouped with one final unsettling precaution. From now on, they would check under every bed, just in case.
So I believe we ended with us rolling, but you not revealing to us what we had found under our beds.
Indeed.
Yeah, we went off in twos.
Anna and Maud were doing each other's rooms.
I was with Tyka.
Mm-hmm. So, do you want me to share with you personally what you found, or just share it out loud, assuming that everyone is going to share anyway?
I feel we're going to share, so yeah.
I think, yeah, just so loud.
Okay, so, Julian.
Yes.
Your field surgeon's notebook felt slightly cold to the touch, and flicking through it, you found on one page there is handwriting that is not your own, which details a failed operation, one you never partook in, and it ends with the words, "He died because you hesitated."
Right.
Lovely.
Anna.
Yes.
Tucked in your pillowcase.
Oh.
You find a scrap of sailcloth, which you recognize instantly as being part of the Crimson Tempest's banner.
Oh.
And when you take it from the pillowcase, it feels wet.
Oh no.
It doesn't look wet, but it feels it to your touch. And if you sniff it, it smells of salt water, seawater. But only to you. Henrik, your rosary. You realise the crucifix has been inverted. It's perfectly done so. It's still attached, it still hangs. And the Christ is likewise also inverted. So it's an upside down cross and his head is facing towards where the feet should be.
That's bad.
Sebastian, okay. You find one of your monogrammed handkerchiefs has your brother's name stitched in red across it. That was underneath your bed. When you pick it up and you read your brother's name, the writing flickers, or the stitching flickers to your own name before reverting back again. Tyka's obviously already found her lockpick. Maud, one of your quills has looked like it's been dipped in red ink and has stained up the length. So people online, you'll probably notice my image is up in the top left of the screen for you lot, because for some reason my camera isn't connecting properly to the streaming system that we use. So you can see me, but the players can't. So I'm doing gestures and they have no idea what I'm doing. So the central stem of the quill has been stained red. Not quite sure why. And there is a single solitary crack that runs up the middle of it. So that's what you'll find.
Fucking hell.
That's one way of putting it.
Should we regather, folks? Anna's going to shout down the stairs and come down. Anyone else found something really effing weird?
Can everyone give me a force roll, please?
Oh, no.
That's really a good thing.
Ooh, 2 successes. Come on, Anna. Oh, fucking hell. Maud's got 5.
Wow.
I'm the most forceful
Maud defeats the Mare through thought alone.
Yeah. Jeez, theirs was Anna thinking that she was strong, and Maud just like slightly flexes her bicep and just lifts the entire fucking castle.
I don't even bother to open the doors anymore. I just walk straight through the wall.
Okay. So yeah, you're meeting downstairs?
Yeah.
Yep. Reconvene.
Okay.
Where
are you going? Where are you meeting?
Living room.
Yeah.
Are we sure we're not still asleep? Anna is holding a scrap of sailcloth in her hand.
No, we aren't.
We have no way of knowing.
I found something that shouldn't exist.
What do you mean shouldn't exist? What is it?
It is a scrap of sailcloth from a ship that sank, and it was in my pillow.
And you're certain it should not exist?
Yes. Or if it does, how the hell did it get to the castle and who the fuck put it in my pillowcase? Also, like, it looks dry and Anna's gonna just spew shit against Julian's face to be like, but it feels wet.
Does it feel wet against my face?
No.
Oh.
I like that though. Thank you. Thank you for doing that.
Well,
See, damp.
So, can we discuss what Linnea told you? Did
yeah.
she tell you how to banish this thing?
Yes, we need a chain. We need the truth. We need each other, and we must stop ourselves from being isolated.
So this will be an incredibly straightforward and simple process.
Yes. Does anyone have a chain?
What does that mean?
Oh, well, I have the chain that we use to bind the natrum. So.
Okay, well that's a start. I'm
That's a
assuming
good
if
chain.
was that Maud?
Good chain to get started with. It's already got some,
Some juju,
good
yeah.
history behind it.
Juju.
But before we get into that, me and Henrik sort of had a detour on our way back here, and we may have stopped off at the fortune teller's house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What did you find out?
Julian,
Yes.
I need to ask you a question, and I know this is a very sensitive subject for you.
Julian goes rigid.
And it's like, that gold man that appeared when the abbot was here,
Yes.
who is he? Because he sort of appeared to me.
What do you mean he appeared to you? What did he do?
We went to the fortune teller. She went all like, eyes rolled back, turned gold, and then he stepped forth and said stuff. But before I tell you what it is he said, who is he?
Please, Julian.
I'm not going to say his name aloud because he is probably listening.
Can you give us some information? Because we didn't get enough.
Tell me what he said. If I think it's necessary, I will tell you. And you can tell that every...
No, mate, I've got leverage on you here.
You can tell that every atom of Julian's being is like fighting against itself.
You want to know what he said to me to give me something back in return? Can I trust him?
No.
No. I guess that.
Does he
Time's
lie?
up, Dr. Summerby. Give us some more information about Mr. Gold. It's affecting all of us now.
He does not lie, but he is very clever with the truth. Incredibly so.
I don't want to say the F word in front of you, but he's that.
Yes, he's that.
Sorry, missed that. A bit more. Let's go.
He's a fairy, Henrik.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that. Come on. What's the connection that's now affecting all of us?
What do you mean it's affecting all of us? How do you know it's affecting all of us? He might have just... Knowing him, he's turned up and he might have said something that could be completely irrelevant to anything that we are doing right now.
Oh, well, then I
what he
guess
said.
we should categorize that then by knowing more about it.
Julian, check there. Thank you.
Gods.
Check your things, Julian. Check
Yes.
that sunstone. It's glowing.
Sorry, it's just me being funny.
No, but it's not, I don't have one off the top of my head. That's the problem. I'm desperately looking around for the appropriate inspiration. Nothing runs smooth with this man. That's what I can tell you.
You're talking about it as if it was an experience at a restaurant downtown. It's affecting all of us.
In
now.
what sense? How is
All
it
right,
affecting
all right.
all?
I'll tell you what he said. Okay, everyone, just take a breath and sit. Anna's going to sit down and rub her forehead. So, you know, I can like started learning magic and all that shit.
Yes.
I feel like more magic would be helpful. I thought maybe the fortune teller could advise me on whether or not that is a good idea, considering I still don't know how the fuck I can do what I do. And I mean, the last time I used magic, yes, I used magic, but I also reappeared in the middle of the asylum, and I don't really want to risk that. So I wanted to check whether or not I should learn magic and whether. So anyway, I asked the fortune teller if I should. This is what happened. So she again, glow gold, out came, for want of a better word, Mr. Gold from her. And then he just sort of smiled at me. Like, it wasn't kind, but it wasn't cruel. And he just sort of, as if I amused him. And he very mockingly was just like, learn magic. And then he said that magic, in fact, he called me Little Captain, which in fact I thought was a bit of a dick move on his part. But anyway, if you're listening, man, dick move. He said magic isn't a thing one learns, it's a thing one enters into. Those who learn it believe it obeys them. Those who survive it understand they were never in command. He said, I already bargain. I already command storms, and I already have given orders that men die for. What I would call magic, I would only notice because I'm already loud enough to be heard. And if everything that hears me will want something in return, he said the fortune lady she can do her powers because she doesn't know that she can. She still has choices in that matter. Then he sort of looked very intently at me and said that if I was asking him whether I should learn magic, then he said that he asks me in return whether I'm prepared to stop being the one who decides when the wind changes. Because magic doesn't make captains, it makes crossings. And then he left.
How very like him.
That also explains why I can't learn troll magic.
Why?
Those exact words is that it's there was two things ago that you just said. Because I have a belief and active ability in the divine, that means I'm not allowed to access that because I'm not. My wind is a different flavor.
I see. Yes.
The storms that you wrangle with and command are of an incredibly different genre.
Yes, I wasn't talking about farting. Yeah, correct.
We didn't think you were, Henrik.
No.
So yeah.
If you want my advice.
I do.
For now, don't learn any more magic. Because you're on his radar now.
I really want to learn more magic.
Then it's too late.
I don't want that for you. He has nothing on you at the moment.
I don't think there's anything on me he could get.
He'll find a way if he wants you.
Like what?
Look, I've already said too much. I don't want to talk about
You
this.
have never said too much, Julian. You've always said less than what we require.
Look, we faced whatever the frick this thing was. It had the power to take our weapons from us. We were powerless facing her. If I had magic, we wouldn't be.
And he was the one that helped me in the moment.
Yeah, that's why he has you.
What did he ask in return?
Everything.
What do you mean everything?
He will always follow me. I can't escape. And that is not something that I want for anyone, least of all you. And Julian's looking Anna straight in the eyes.
Anna's looking right back, quite puzzled. He follows you.
Yes.
But he's helped you?
Masters will help their servants if their servants are imprisoned for something that they potentially did. They click their fingers and make a magical stack of money appear, and all of a sudden the servant is freed, but only to go back to their master.
Anna's sort of weighing up the idea of having a sudden stack of money appear and is like,
Is Mr. Gold responsible for your translation through time?
Yes. No.
no.
I'm responsible for that. Inadvertently. Because I listened to him.
But if I learnt magic from the trolls and not from him?
He would find a way around. Trust me. I don't know how to tell you if you're going to learn more to be careful.
Well, that's what we just heard. That it's a traveling. It's a passage. You can only be as careful as you can. However, if anybody
think
is
of learning magic. Therefore, what he is probably trying to say, in as much as I can translate it from the little I retain of him, you will be traveling forward and learning magic. And it's only when you have gone so far, you look over your shoulder and find there is no way back.
if there's anybody who would be a conscientious traveler who is responsible for an entire crew, it's a sea captain.
I don't, apart from you all, she gestures to the people in, I don't have anything else to come back for. I don't really have anything else to lose.
Let me put it to you this way then. Would you captain any ship? If I were to tell you you could be captain of any ship and you would do whatever, you could have the freedom to do whatever you wanted with this ship. And that is the only, those are the only rules that I can give you. And you have to say yes or no now. What would you say?
Yes.
And I tell you it's on the River Styx.
I see.
That is how he works.
Victor is there, so River Styx doesn't sound too bad.
He is not coming back either, Anna, as much as I wish I could give you some hope for that. And if he tells you that he can bring him back, that would be some kind of lie. For example, he'd never be able to look you in the face and say, I can bring him back. He'd say something like, I can reunite you. I can make sure you are never without Victor again.
And then he would kill me to be both therefore fulfilling the truth of his words, but not the intent.
I can't tell you exactly what to do. I can only tell you what might happen if he has somehow gotten involved or taken an interest in you. Which is urge you to be as cautious as you possibly can.
Ship needs a captain.
Look, whatever's going on with this thing that's in the house at the moment, we've got the chain and that is it. Maybe the safest place is not here right now. Maybe let's go to the trolls, learn a bit of magic, come back.
I also
Give me
have
a force roll, everybody, please.
I think Anna's main idea here, thrust of the idea, is that we have to be. Oh, really? Oh, there you go.
I'm not going to last tonight.
Is that we should be better equipped in order to break the hold of these entities on us. And I agree. So I need Maud or Sebastian or Taika, whoever is most willing to believe. If you believed everything you've just heard in this conversation, you got to really believe in it, and we have to swing down to the Abbey.
The Abbey? What would we do in the Abbey?
There's something there that might help us out. But one of you, Sebastian, Taika, or Maud, have to believe so hard that everyone would notice it.
Suddenly, the world goes black.
Great.
No!
Bom, bom, bom. Bom, 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 bom.
Is everybody else here? I haven't heard Emma or Artie or Carl talk yet, so just checking.
Totally here and filled with force.
Yep.
The world goes black.
Great.
And you all feel as if you're being pulled and twisted and manipulated. You feel your bodies move and twist in ways that you've not experienced before. You feel your feet walking, but you cannot see them. You're not really physically aware of the floor beneath you, but you feel yourselves walking and moving. There is a whisper in your ears. You hear the voice of a woman whispering to you, "Come home, come home.
Anna puts her fingers
It's
in her
time to sleep. It's time to sleep." Henrik, you awaken to find yourself prostrate on stone in the center of the castle chapel. The chapel is in ruin. The stained glass in the windows is shattered, blood drips from the altar. You hear the music of the hymn now starting again. It's almost in the voice of your sister and the abbots blended together. You see the abbot hanging upside down to a blackened cross, his mouth moving constantly, but no sound escapes. Beneath him, blood drips into chalices already full with his blood. Around you is a circle of fire, flickering.
I will piss on the fire.
Yes.
Okay.
Does it put it out?
Nope.
So it just
It crackles a
disappears
little bit.
into the flames. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have anything on me?
Nope.
So I'm naked, or do I have clothes?
Oh, you have very basic, almost like just a very light shirt and some loose fitting pants, but just kind of like.
Okay, I take my shirt off and I try to smother the fire to make a little bridge.
Okay.
And then when the flames cannot reach my pants.
I thought that P was going somewhere different.
Maud, you suddenly wake up in your bed. The room is dark. Your quill lies snapped next to you. There is one manuscript on the desk. Your mirror
as you sit up in bed, doesn't reflect you. It reflects everything else in the room, but you're not there. And as you watch, the word remember slowly appears as if written by a finger in blood.
I am going to get up and go and look at the manuscript.
The manuscript is titled Maud Martin. The pages are some reason wet. And when you open and flick through the manuscript, the same sentence keeps appearing and disappearing as if being written. She was here, and then it disappears. She was here. She was here. And then suddenly the manuscript explodes into moths, which fly away and disappear into the dark corners of the room. You hear the scratching sound at the door.
I am going to open the door.
Sat on the floor outside the door is a dog with a big collar and a label which says Vanessa. And it just sits there looking at you.
Is it Ghost or is it some random dog?
Taika, you awake in the middle of a forest clearing. You know you've been here before. Shaped like the castle's entrance hall, blood streaks across your palms, your gun lies beside you. Still warm as if recently fired. Your shirt is torn. Looks like claw marks. Above you the sky is black. The moon overhead is full and red. Howling echoes from far away. Oh, Julian's disappeared. Oh, Julian's back. Come on. Sorry, what was that, Taika?
I'm just reading Julian's message. Right. Am I alone? Anyone around? Do I sense to see?
There is nobody around, but there are bloody footprints, which look like they could be yours, leading into the forest. Basically down the hallway shape of the path that's in front of you.
Right. I'll take the gun, follow the footprints.
So they head down towards, they head down and around to the left, and they end up at a door, which you know is the medical room.
Go in.
Okay. You enter the medical room. Whoa. And the room is quiet. Sebastian.
Oh, creepy.
Oh, why did that happen? Sebastian, you wake in your bed. The sheets are cold and damp. And you feel like you're lying there as if you've been laid out like a corpse, your hands clasped over your chest. Your suit is lying on the floor next to you in a heap. White, with white sort of stuff all over it. On your mirror, someone has written in condensation, "The will is being read." I'm guessing we're having normal Sebastian problems.
No, it's this blinking timer thing. It reboots my entire laptop every minute or so. Not my laptop, my iPad. It was fine up until the point we started going into the 2 minutes bit, and then it's just been crashing the whole thing ever since. Anyway, sorry.
That's right. So, did you not hear any of that?
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay. So, you are lying on your bed. The sheets are cold and damp, and you are lying as if you've been laid out like a corpse with your hands clasped over your upper chest. The silver mask is next to you on your nightstand, cracked in two. Your suit is lying on the floor next to you, and it's covered in like this white stuff. You can't tell what it is from where you are. And the mirror has written in condensation, "The will is being read."
Oh, bloody hell, not this again. I will have a look at the clothes more closely and see what the white stuff is.
It appears to be salt.
And does my room look like my room otherwise?
Yep. Anna, you awaken to the sound of waves and the sway of ship deckboards beneath you. You realize you are lying on the tilted remains of a very certain boat.
Not
The Crimson
again.
Tempest, half wrecked in a black glowing sea. You are wearing your coat, and it has been sewn shut down your front, as though you've been sealed inside it. There is a cutlass lying next to you, with a note tied to the hilt. This time, choose what to lose. V is written on the note.
Anna's going to pick up the cutlass and try to cut herself out of the coat.
Give me, I would need a force and an agility roll for that, please.
Oh no! There was a 3 force and a 0 agility. That's not the way you want that.
Anna amputates her head. No.
Oh god!
No. Yeah, you kind of make some cut marks into your coat, but you're unable to shift the stitching.
Can she try and wiggle her way out and just pull the whole thing off?
No. No, it is well and truly almost like it's become part of you.
Fuck. Shit. Anna's going to try again with the cutlass.
No.
No? Can't get into it?
Nope.
God. Anna's gonna say, it's like, okay, truth, say some truths. My name's Anna. I have a brother called Victor. I live at Castle Gillincrews.
Uh-huh. Julian.
Christ.
You're awake, lying on your bed. Your clothes are soaked in blood. You check yourself very quickly, and you realize that your sunstone is missing. And in the pocket where it normally would be, there is a black feather in its place. Through your bedroom window, you can see you're looking over what looks like a rolling Scottish field. And you see a field hospital burning in front of you. You can hear, coming from somewhere inside the castle, a scream shouting your name.
I have to run towards it.
As you get out of your bed, you see lying by the door a bundle, a cloth bundle about the size of a human child, wrapped up in a sheet.
Wonderful. I picked that up as I'm running by.
Are you just going to pick it up and carry
I
it?
stuff it in my pocket.
I don't know what's going on. Can I roll vigilance or something so that I know
Yep.
that this is a dream?
You can give me a vigilance roll.
Julian, in a nutshell, absolutely, I'm afraid.
Stuffing
one.
babies in
Nope,
the pocket.
nope. This is feeling pretty damn real.
Okay, so what's in the bundle as I'm going?
You pull open the bundle and you see you as a child looking back at you.
I stopped dead.
Yeah, that was what the child did too.
The child's dead?
Yes. Henrik.
Julian holds the thing to him.
Did my combination of pee and lost shirt allow me to get out of the circle of fire?
Indeed, it has.
Okay, good. I go over to the. This was our chapel?
Yep.
Okay. I go over to the. And is the abbot making noises? He just has his mouth open. He's
looks like he's talking or chanting or something, but you can't hear any sound.
I pick up a goblet of blood and throw it in his face. I'm like, you dropped this.
Boom. And he doesn't react at all.
I knock over all of the goblets of blood, and I try somehow. Is there some way I can knock down the upside down cross with him on it?
No, it's attached to the wall. It's like literally, it's like it's been nailed or somehow fixed to the wall of the chapel. However, once you knock over all of the goblets, the abbot's face suddenly turns round and he looks at you straight into the eye, and you realize he is just repeating your name over and over again. Give me a fear test, please.
You got it. Action. Fear 1 or 0.
Okay, Maud. So yes, you've opened the door, and there's this dog there. No, it doesn't look like Ghost. It looks like a Yorkshire Terrier.
I'm going to kneel down and take a closer look at it while also maintaining a reasonable distance so that it can't eat my face.
Because that's the sort of thing Yorkshire Terriers do. But yes, okay. And it's looking and it's just panting in your direction.
I am going to look around to make sure that no one is listening to this conversation, and then I am going to ask the dog if it has somewhere to take me.
Okay. And the dog pants and then turns and runs down the stairs.
Oh, good. I shall look around for anything that vaguely resembles a weapon, maybe grab a candlestick or something, and then follow it.
Sebastian is going to suffer something terrible in his go. So, okay, so the spiral steps from your bedroom sort of descend into shadows and darkness. Every so often you reach a little half landing, which has got a door on it, and they're all locked. And next to every door, there is a portrait of you. However, underneath each of the portraits, it either says Varela or George. Taika. So the medical room, when you go in there, it's silent, but lying in the middle of the floor is Julian. He has blood down his side, and he's breathing difficult, quite shallow breaths, but sharp. It looks like there are claw marks on the walls, and you realise that the wounds in Julian's side match those same marks. There is a handprint on a glass cabinet on the wall, which is fairly small and ladylike.
Right, is Julian still alive? I check him, try to talk to him. Julian, what's happened?
He looks at you, and he looks terrified at you. Almost tries to pull himself away from you, but he doesn't talk.
Okay. Anything else in the room?
As I said, there's just this cabinet, glass cabinet with a handprint on it. Otherwise, the room has pretty much been trashed, but there is nothing of any interest that you see.
Okay, I go into the cabinet and compare the handprint to mine.
It fits. Indeed, you have blood on your hands, which match the bloody handprint.
Wonderful.
And now we'll have to wait for Sebastian to be kicked out and rejoin us. Doo-doo. Here he comes. Any minute now. Any minute now. Come on, Sebastian, you can do it. For all those people watching that think Apple products are the best, this is what happens. Doo-doo.
In all fairness, though, Carl does have some particularly terrible luck with anything like even remotely technological.
Well,
I mean, from an air dryer up.
Yes. No, he doesn't seem to be rejoining us.
Let's just say he's very much involved in his nightmare for now.
We might have to. The trouble is, every time we get onto him, it's going to be the same.
When we go into the one before him, can we start the image and then go into Sebastian, but still stay in whoever's before him? Would that?
Yeah, well, I'm just thinking I'll just keep Maud's thing up next time.
Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because this has taken his full 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And Henrik's disappeared.
Has he?
Although it is Anna next, so that's fine. Okay, we will come back to Sebastian.
Will we?
Yep, there he is. Disappears again. Okay, Anna.
Anna's going to be like, okay, truth. I'm wearing the coat of a murdered man. And then wait to see if anything changes.
Give me a vigilance roll.
One success.
So you realise you're on the upper deck of the Tempest. There is the captain's cabin in front of you, and there is the steps down into the hold next to you. There is also slightly behind you the mast, and you realise that hanging upside down from the mast is a person with their back to you, wearing a similar coat to you, and it's just hanging and swinging there in the wind.
Anna's going to turn and try and see their face.
You turn them round, and it's Victor. Just
Victor,
lying there, hanging
Victor.
there.
Anna's going to try and cut him down.
Okay. Yep, you can absolutely do that. You cut him down, he falls to the deck and passes straight through it into a puff of smoke.
What the fuck? Anna's going to turn and head.
You suddenly hear a voice shouting out of the wind, "Storm Stride! Storm Stride!"
Edmund?
Julian. So you're leaving your room, yeah?
Yes, I've left my room. I'm holding my small,
Self.
unalive child self.
Mm-hmm.
Probably already with tears in my eyes and shiz, just holding it to me as I'm looking for the screamer.
The screaming has stopped, so you can't quite work out where in the house it came from. So where are you going to head off to?
I'm going to head down to my my medical room.
Okay. So you head down to the medical room, and you open the door, and the walls seem to be made of flesh, of skin. It's almost like you're inside. Well, you're surrounded by the skin of living people. The skin almost moves within itself. There is a surgical table in the middle of the room with you lying on top of it, and you realize it was you screaming. There are surgical tools hovering above your body. And then suddenly, the you on the table looks across at you and say, "They'll never stop screaming unless you let me go."
Can I whack those surgical tools out of the way?
With what? Just smack them with your hand?
With my arm, yeah.
Okay, give me an agility roll, please.
Agility. There you go. 2.
Okay. Henrik.
So the upside down abbot is still mouthing my name?
He is just mouthing your name.
How is he attached to the cross?
He's been crucified.
So he's with nails.
Yes.
Can I attempt to pull out one of the nails?
Force roll, please.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, yep. You can pull out a nail. I'll give you that.
I pull out the nail.
Your rage.
Oh, it's coming through here. Divine rage. I pull out the nail from his, I guess I walked up to him from his left arm or wrist.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to stab it right into his face.
Okay. Can I have another force roll from you, please?
Yeah. I hope some can carry over.
Okay. With a squish, the nail goes into his face.
Does he continue gesticulating?
He goes still.
Okay, well, that's one thing.
Give me a vigilance roll, please.
Vigilance. Here we go. Big money, too.
Suddenly there is a vibration, and where the abbot was, suddenly this circle of blue light appears.
Is the nail missing?
Is the nail missing?
Yeah, the one I stabbed into his face. Was that also disappeared?
It's just opened. It's just like it's swallowed him up, but it is just opened all the way around him. So yeah.
Okay.
Maud.
So I'm making my way down the spiral staircase.
Yeah, and then there's these portraits of you, but underneath each is it either says Varela or George. All of them show you in slightly different postures.
I am going to look at them and observe to myself that I am having an extreme case of deja vu here.
Mm-hmm. Indeed you are.
Then I'm going to look round for the tiny, tiny dog that led me this way.
You can't see the tiny, tiny dog at the moment. Maybe if you continue to descend, who knows?
I'm going to look up above my head. Can I still see the top of the staircase?
No, because it's a spiral staircase and you've come down a bit, so all you can look up, you can see the staircase.
The only way is down. I'm going to keep going down the stairs.
You then suddenly come across a portrait that has no name written on it. Can you give me an inspiration roll, please? Okay. You suddenly find yourself using your finger to write your own name onto the plaque. And when you do so, the staircase is suddenly illuminated and you find yourself on the ground floor. Ground floor? Yes, the ground floor of the castle. And with that, Tyker. So yes, there's the cabinet and your hand matched.
Anything in the cabinet?
Inside the cabinet is a photograph showing your old village, and there's a whole load of people stood posed for this photograph, but everyone's eyes, even though it's obviously an old-fashioned de rigueur type photograph, everyone's eyes seem to be glowing yellow, and they are shaped like a wolf. Suddenly you notice Julian moving behind you, and he sits up and looks at you and says, "Was it always you?" And then he slumps down.
Julian, are you dead?
And behind you, coming from the photograph, you hear a chorus of voices saying, "Or was it us?"
Okay, maybe. I don't know.
Give me a minute. Give me a vigilance roll, please.
Okay.
Okay. Suddenly in the air in front of you, a blue circle of light appears, and there is a shimmering in the middle.
Can I touch it?
Your hand passes through it.
Right, can I step into it?
You certainly can. Right, Sebastian, we will continue with you using Tykers so that you don't disappear again.
Hopefully.
Well, yes, we can but hope.
Yeah.
So, yes. So you're in your room.
Yep. I wanted to walk. Sorry. So it said the will was being read, wasn't it?
Mhm.
I want to leave my room under the suspicion that perhaps when I do, it might not look like the castle, and perhaps I could make my way towards a room that is familiar for a previous will reading.
Okay. So as you approach the door, you open the door, and lying on the floor right in front of you, on the floor, is an envelope.
Right, okay, I'll pick that up and read that.
And written on the front of the envelope is "For the last to remain." Inside the envelope is a handwritten note in a child's handwriting. It says, "I waited here as long as I could. I saved a place for you. I don't know if you'll come, but I'll be here. Just say the word."
Right. And does the corridor outside my room otherwise look as normal?
Yes, yep, you're in the castle.
Right.
There is a light coming out from under the library. Otherwise, under the library door. Otherwise, all the other doors are dark on your bedroom floor.
I will go and try the door to the library then.
Okay. So you open the library, and the shelves seem to be stacked with ledgers, family ledgers. There's obituaries and funeral plans, and one book is entitled "The Line Ends Here." And with that, Anna.
That's good. Edmund?
There's no response.
Anna's going to turn and head into the captain's room.
As you walk into the captain's cabin, there are faded star charts showing places labelled as Ember Isle, Whispering Sands, and Storm's End. Next to the charts, there is an old logbook that you recognise as belonging to Edmund Blackthorne. There is also a locket lying on the table, heavily tarnished.
I look at the logbook.
The book opens to a page that has written on it, "She's ready. God's help her if she ever loses him."
Fuck. Anna rubs her face and then looks at the locket.
Inside the locket, there are two pictures. One is you as a child, and the other is Victor as a child. But he has no eyes. They appear to have been burnt out.
Anna throws the locket away. Fuck this.
As you throw it away, you notice or you become aware of something or someone stood behind you.
Shit. Anna turns and readies the cutlass, but remembers last time she tried that and does not throw it.
Stood in front of you, you see this man.
Hi
He
again.
smiles and nods at you and disappears.
That's the end of my time.
It is. Julian. So you got 3? 2?
2,
2.
I think.
Yep, you got 2. So you bat at the tools, and they nip out of your way, and then they all come towards you. There is a scalpel. Yep. So you have a scalpel and some forceps, and they just come moving towards you. If you want to try and avoid them, I need an agility roll from you, please.
Mm-hmm. Bugger.
Okay. The tools embed themselves in you, and you suddenly feel a strange sense of forgetting, like something has slipped from your mind.
Oh no.
Lose 1 point of investigation.
Oh, sod it. Okay.
And then your body on the table morphs into that of the woman in black that you saw in the medical room earlier. Stop saving yourself! Give me a fear test.
Hang on, let me find it. Nothing.
Henrik.
So the portal opened up sort of in between me and the abbot, who is still mostly stuck to the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything other than the goblets I knocked down that I can grab? I can pick up?
No.
Okay, I'll grab one of the goblets and walk through the portal.
You walk through the portal. Maud.
Oh, okay.
So you are at the in the hallway at the bottom of the castle, sort of the main entrance hall. As you're taking stock, there is this blue glow appears in front of you, and it spreads, and Henrik is suddenly stood there in front of you.
Henrik, is that really you?
For my part,
I don't want to poke him, and yes, I feel like I should do something slightly more proof-giving. I'm going to take a step towards him and poke him slightly.
is the portal still open behind me?
No, it disappears behind you. Oh no, sorry, no, it isn't. No, it's still there.
Am I holding a bloody goblet?
You are not.
Oh, great.
Oh no, sorry, yes, no, because you are holding it. So yes, you are holding it. Yep.
Maud, do you want to see what happens if you go into my dream? Come on.
Well, that looks really appealing, and yet,
Ignore the bloody goblet. But I kind of solved mine. Let's see what happens if you go into mine. What, you like this one?
Okay, fine.
So
Maud clutches her candlestick tighter and follows.
I grab Maud's hand and we cross the portal together.
You are unable to grab her hand. Your hand passes straight through it. And you step through the portal. And Maud, you step through the portal and you're still in exactly the same place. And Henrik, you are back in the chapel.
Fuck.
Taika.
Sorry, Maud.
Taika.
Worth a try.
I go through my portal.
You go through your what, sorry?
Hall of Light, aka portal.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yep. You step into your portal. Excellent. I'm not going to change the thing. Sebastian. Oh, hang on. So yeah, Sebastian will just go straight into yours so that I don't have to mix stuff up. Are you there, Sebastian?
He is not.
No, he's gone. Right, in which case...
I'm lost in the void.
No, it's okay. You won't go into Sebastian anyway. In which case we will just skip on. Oh, yeah, we'll skip on to Anna, which will mean... Oh, Sebastian, you with us?
Yep, just managed to get back on.
Okay, great. So, yeah, Sebastian, you're up.
Okay, so I wanted to have a look at the specific title you mentioned when I was in there last.
So yeah, the line ends here. You open the book and the pages at first appear blank. And as you sort of flick through them, as you touch them, where your fingers come in contact with the paper, this red starts seeping through the pages. And as you flick through them, it starts to form the word, your name, and it just says Sebastian, Sebastian, Sebastian. And there's a whole list of your name with dates. Some dates you recognize as dates that are important to you, your birthday, your brother's birthday, family members, other dates that have held some meaning to you through your life. Some of them are dated in the future and don't seem to make any sense at all.
And I recognize them as being those things. They don't have anything against any of them.
Nope. Nope. They could be any dates that you choose to create for yourself, but they're all dates that have some sort of meaning to you. Not all of them are positive. Some of them are negative, like the day your brother died is there and things like that. So,
And some of them, of course, won't mean anything yet because they're in the future.
exactly. Can I have a vigilance roll from you, please? Okay, thank you very much. So what next?
There's nothing else out of place in the library at all.
Nope.
Okay, in that case, I want to leave the library and start heading into the main part of the castle. Downstairs, sort of thing.
Okay. That is fine. You may do so. So you go downstairs, and Anna.
So he's just vanished.
Yeah.
Anna whirls round trying to see whether or not she can see him anywhere.
You cannot.
Fuck this. What the fuck do we do? Anna's gonna put her head in her hands, but all right, chain. I need a chain. Chain. Where's that locket gone? Where's the locket gone?
You threw it on the floor.
Anna picks it back up and is going to take the locket off and just hold the chain of it.
Okay.
All right, I've got a chain. Right, need to find people. Julian, Maud, someone. Fuck this. Anna's going to go off and she's going to ignore the things and she's going to jump over the side of the ship.
Into the water.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I have a vigilance roll from you, please?
Oh, God.
0.
Okay. You jump into the water, and as you hit the surface, suddenly you are not in water, but you are floating in a void of stars.
Oh.
The sea is once again beneath you, and above you, you see the tempest. Below you, as you're still descending, you're heading down towards the water, and below you, just above the water's ledge, the water's surface, is Victor, suspended with his arms out to his side in a shaft of bright light, and stood on the water surface next to him is Julian.
Julian?
Holding in his hand the sunstone that he always wears. And the sunstone is shining the light, which is illuminating Victor. Suddenly you hit the water's surface. You come back to the surface and you see Victor to one side of you and Julian stood on the other side. And on that, because I
needed to get the description out, you've now obviously overrun your time. So there's a little exciting thing for you to come back to. Julian.
Yes. Right. Sorry, everything's frozen for me here, but I can hear you still. Okay.
Okay, so you're obviously you've just been confronted by the creature.
Yes.
Can I have a force roll? No, a vigilance roll from you, please.
You can.
Okay.
For God's sake.
And can I also have a force roll?
You may. Slightly less shit.
Slightly less shit. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So yes, what are you up to?
I'm gonna try and strangle the bitch.
Okay. You move towards her. You put your hands around her throat, and she turns back into you.
I keep strangling.
Okay.
Thank you.
Give me a force roll, please.
For God's sake.
Okay. Give me another vigilance roll and give yourself 2 bonus dice. Oh, come on.
Need it. 1.
Right. Are you going to continue to strangle yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, give me another force roll then, please.
For crying out loud!
You obviously don't believe in it. You know, it's this
Yeah.
totally half-hearted is all I can
Yeah,
say.
obviously.
Right. Henrik. I keep strangling is going down in history as one of my favourite quotes. Okay. Henrik.
I've gone back through the portal, so I'm back
And
in
you're
the
back in the chapel. Can I have a force roll from you, please?
Yes. Is the portal still there?
No, it closes behind you.
Am I still holding a bloody?
You are still huddled in the goblet.
Yeah. Okay. I got 2. What does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything unless I tell you differently.
I pull out the nail from the abbot's face and I stab it back in again just to see if that causes a portal again.
It just causes a squelch. So lovely.
Okay. I set the goblet down beside me. I have the nail. I pull the nail back out and I try to pull another nail out of his right hand.
Okay, give me a force roll, please.
I got the other one. 3. There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got 2 nails out. Is the fire still burning? The ring of fire?
The ring of fire is still there. Yep.
Is he making any motions, or did the double squelch nail stop it?
The double nail thing has kind of quietened him, shall we say?
Okay. Okay. Well, this seems to be the thing. I'm gonna pull the altar over and try to reach the nails on his legs.
The altar is solid stone.
Is there some way I can reach the nails on his legs?
No, not easily.
Okay,
I mean, his arms are kind of just above your head height anyway, so you're having to reach up to get those. So he's quite high on the wall.
Okay, then I go to the door and try to open it.
Okay. You open the door, and as you open the door, you suddenly find yourself in your bedroom.
At the castle?
At the castle, yeah.
Okay.
Your bed is scorched, and you've run out of time. So we shall get back to that before or next time. Maud. There is something satisfying about watching Sebastian get kicked off every time the scene changes. Maud.
Yeah.
So you are stood in the hallway downstairs. There is a light coming from under the dining room, and there is a glow coming from the main stairs in the centre hall, which go up to the first floor. Yeah. And there is a light, sorry, there's a light under the medical room door as well.
I'm going to go and see who's in the dining room.
Okay. So you open the dining room, and the table there has been spread out like a banquet. However, they're all books, and they all appear to have been burnt. And there's the scorched paper there as well. Seated at the table are, well, what can only be described as caricatures. I think I might have an image for you here. Nope, not for this one. And sat there are Varela Cupcake Gatto and George Manley. And they are laughing and eating with all of your castle friends. There's Julian and Anna and Henrik and Sebastian and Taika, all sat there, and they're having an utter laugh. Taika.
So where am I?
Oh, bugger.
That's not good.
I didn't move you on, did I? That's fine. Right, Sebastian, are you with it? No, Sebastian's not with us. Let's wait for Sebastian to be with us. Is Sebastian there? Is Sebastian there?
Yeah, just got back on.
Is Sebastian there? Fabulous.
Just got back on, yeah.
So yes, you are in your.
I've just left the library.
You've just left the library. That's correct. And where are you going? You'll head downstairs.
I was progressing downstairs, yeah.
So when you get downstairs, there are lights coming from the dining room. You see another light coming from underneath the main living room.
I will try the living room first.
It doesn't open.
Okay, well, I'll try the dining room for want of a better option.
So when you open the dining room, the table isn't there. And instead, there is a black desk with parchment laid out on front of it. And sat behind the desk, there is a figure in a solicitor's robe. And it's reading aloud, "To the one who remained, we leave nothing but memory and dust. Around the walls are portraits of dead people, all looking at you."
Are they evidently dead in the pictures, or are they
Yes.
pictures of people whom I know to be dead?
They are evidently dead in the pictures. Kind of like there was this amazing thing in Victorian times of photographs of dead people because they thought it was.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what you've got in there. So with that image there for you, we are moving on to Anna again.
Julian? Anna's going to start swimming towards them.
Okay. Oh, hang on. There we are. So, as I said, if you're looking straight ahead, to your left and ahead is Victor, and ahead and to the right is Julian. So you can swim towards one or t'other, but you can't swim towards both of them because they're not that close to each other.
I'm going to swim towards Julian.
Okay.
Julian, what's going on here?
Okay. So Julian turns and holds out the sunstone towards you and says,
You were always part of the storm. You didn't cause it.
give me a vigilance roll, Anna.
Seems legit and something totally Julian would say. Okay, bit cryptid, but okay, mate. Anna's going to hold out her hand to reach for him.
And as you do so, you suddenly, the light that had been shining at Victor turns and shines at you. And suddenly your whole vision is taken over by blinding white light. Julian.
Oh my God.
So, you were trying to strangle yourself.
Correct.
At this point, there is a flash of blue light behind you.
Okay.
And if you're still strangling yourself, can I give a force roll? Tyker, you step through and see Julian strangling what appears to be himself. But only half-heartedly, apparently.
Julian, what are you doing?
I've got to kill her.
Kill who?
Her. It's her, really. And then I realized Tyker's there. What are you doing here? Are you here? Is it you?
It is me, wherever we are.
And he sort of forgets about himself for a while and walks towards Tyker and sort of tries to hold her arms.
And fails.
No.
Oh God.
No physical contact.
Don't go anywhere. Stay with me. We've got to all find each other and stick together.
It's the magical room, right?
Yes, don't move from here.
And keep strangling.
Just keep strangling, just keep strangling, 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 just keep strangling.
Do you see him hurt?
Yeah,
I see
he does.
you.
Yep.
What am I doing?
Give it a go.
Lying on a table.
Which one of you are we talking about?
No. This is the real me. This turned into the tentacle thing and then turned back into me. She said I had to stop trying to save myself.
And Henrik.
So I am in my room in the castle. Is my Crozius in its little resting spot there?
No, it isn't. Your bed is scorched. Your Bible is lying open on your desk. And in the corner of the room, with her back to you, is a little girl. And she's probably about 6 years old. And there appears to be a dog's shadow stretching out behind her into the room as if she's been lit from the front.
Like towards me?
Yes. And instead of your wardrobe, there is a open stone doorway which leads to a stone stairwell.
I turn to the girl and say, Vanessa?
The girl doesn't react.
Can I touch her?
You can.
Okay, so I put my hand over on her shoulder. Does that?
And
Can I
she
feel
rotates.
her?
Yep. And she turns. Her head just turns to face you, and it is your sister. And she whispers, "If only you had stayed." Give me a force roll, please, and a vigilance roll.
Okay, that's 2 on that one. Vigilance. 2 and 1.
Okay. Fabulous.
I grab her by the hand
Mm-hmm.
and proceed through the stone doorway.
And as you try to drag her with you, the shadow rears up and a clawed, shadowed hand grasps you around your face, and you find yourself unable to breathe. Maud. Can I have a force roll from you, please, Maud?
No. I used up all my forcefulness earlier.
I think so.
Oh.
As you stand in the doorway, you see yourself stood in the opposite corner, dressed like a servant, wearing a servant's apron. Varela claps. "The girl of the hour! More ash, darling. The roast is getting light." And George waves a fork in her direction. "Don't forget the sauce of sorrow. Makes it spicier." Henrik then glances in the direction of George and says,
Oh, she never really wrote it anyway.
As he says that, you feel like you've been sucker punched. And you feel suddenly lightheaded and slightly sluggish. Lose 1 point of stealth.
Oh.
So, on the table, as I said, there's a load of books nearest you. And you realize that these books that are nearest you, that have not been burnt, are all your own. And they are glistening for some reason. The light is reflecting on them as if they are wet.
Oh, no.
Tyker, I'm going to skip your go at the moment because you are with Julian, and we shall double up when we get to Julian. So, Sebastian, if you're still there, rather than me changing and losing you again, we'll just jump straight to you.
Okay. So I had been in the dining room with dead portraits.
Yes.
The figure that was at the table telling me I wasn't inheriting anything.
Mhm.
Can I speak to them? Do they respond when I
don't know. Can you? Why don't you give it a go?
Hello, who are you?
Well, there is one clause unwitnessed. Speak your name and take it. And
so that-
as he says that, all of the pictures, the photographs along the wall of dead people, they all start to smile.
Do they look genuine smiles, or do they look as terrifying as dead people smiling sounds like it should?
Oh, yes. In fact, as they smile, they all seem to have incredibly long, sharp, pointy teeth. Give me a fear roll as you paid attention to them.
Oh, that was rewarding my awareness then.
Absolutely. Okay. And can I have a force roll from you as well, please? Okay. You are suddenly petrified.
Oh, goody.
Anna.
Blinding light.
Blinding light.
Mhm.
And you suddenly, the light fades and you are back stood on deck.
Julian?
No.
What the
Give
fuck
me
was-
a force roll and a vigilance roll, please.
2 for vigilance, 1 for force.
Bum, bum, bum. 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 As you look around you, you feel a slight sense of despondency about being back there, and suddenly your head spins a little bit, and you feel like suddenly you're a bit sluggish. Lose 1 point of stealth.
No!
A
However,
slight sense of despondency. I think that's what everybody's going through right now.
However, you do notice that past the mast, there is a gathering of people on the opposite side of the ship. You can't quite make them out, it's a little bit dark. But you also notice that there appears to be someone up in the crow's nest. At this point, you can't quite work out who they are.
Anna's going to climb up to the crow's nest.
Okay. As you start to climb up towards the crow's nest, you hear someone singing. You can't make out the words, but every so often you hear your own name. Julian and Tyker.
What did you do to get here, Tiger? What did you do? We've got to make sure the others can get here.
I looked at the photograph. It's all random as far as I know. You were dead there, or at least wounded.
I was dead.
Yes. Mold.
Mauled. By what?
Anyway. I don't know.
I'm innocent.
I am. How dare you?
But
What did you witness? What did she say? Apart from not save yourself.
she kept showing me images of myself dead and then chastising me for trying to continually save myself.
So you decided to kill yourself?
No. But I do want this over. No, listen. What if we talked about truths of some kind? Maybe that will abate her. Anna was saying something about truth and chains and something. So what if we did some sort of truth thing?
Like what?
I don't know. What's a truth?
Truth
Give
or
me a
dare?
truth. Yeah, give me a truth of something. Maybe something the others don't know.
Well, how will you know it's the truth then?
I don't know, but we've got to trust each other.
Is there anything useful in the room?
Not really. Although Julian does have a scalpel and a pair of forceps sticking out of his chest.
Wait, which Julian?
The one that you're talking to.
He has things in his chest.
Yes.
Oh yes, those. And Julian tries to sort of pull them out.
Yeah, they come out quite easily.
They don't hurt.
Blood? Anything?
Nope.
Okay, that's fine. Can we leave the room?
They're metaphysical weapons.
Yeah, I'm sure. Can we leave
What's-
the room? Is the
what's-
door
what's-
open?
I'm going to follow Tyker like she's like I'm
Yes.
stuck to her.
Yeah, absolutely. You can leave the room.
Okay, let's check out whatever's next.
So there's
obviously on the ground floor, there is light under the dining room. And there is light coming from under the door opposite the dining room, which is the front room where in your castle the mirror is.
I'm not sure I trust any of this.
Oh, and there's a light coming from under the kitchen as well.
Let's go into the kitchen then.
Do you have a necklace on you or something?
Necklace?
Yes.
No.
Anything chainy. We can't physically hold one another. We've got to stay with one another.
Just follow me. Kitchen, go.
Fine.
And you go into the kitchen. So you open the kitchen door and you pass through it, and you find yourself in a battlefield tent.
Both of us together?
Yep, you're both together, and there are corpses hanging from the roof. Henrik.
So I had touched.
So I need the first thing I need from you is a force roll because obviously you're being smothered at the moment.
Okay, that's a force roll to do what?
To try and unsmother yourself.
All right, well, there's 3.
Okay, that's fine.
I reach into my pot. Did you want to describe exactly how I unsmother myself?
No,
I was kind of fine with him being real close to me.
But you couldn't breathe.
Okay.
You were literally suffocating. So
I reach into my pocket, pull out the 2 nails, and cut it with them.
As it's a shadow, it passes straight through the shadow, but the movement enables your face to come away from his hand, from its hand, and you find yourself able to breathe again.
I grab the girl's arm and I run down the stair or the port through the stone portal.
Okay.
I thought did you say it was a stair downwards? I forgot.
Yep, the stairs go down.
Okay. I grab her by the arm and I run down the stairs. I guess I dropped the goblet.
Give me a vigilance roll, please, and give yourself 2 bonus dice.
Okie doke. Beep, beep, beep. Go. How do I go on that?
Click on the dice again. There we are. Okay. So you head down the stairs, and you find yourself in what looks like a basement. Maud.
So I am going to take a closer look at the soggy books written by me.
So as you get close to the books, you can smell that they have been doused in lamp oil, and there are some matches lying next to them. It looks like they are sat there waiting to be burnt, along with the already burnt books that are there. Can I have a vigilance roll from you, please? Okay. So, what next?
Well, I'm not setting my own books on fire. I'm going to open one of them and just see whether they are in fact my books.
They are.
Then I am going to take one last look around the room and leave it.
Okay.
So if I'm back in the hall, you said there was a light under the infirmary door as well.
Correct.
So I'm going to head over to the infirmary now.
Okay. So you go, you open the door to the medical room, and in the middle is a surgical table, which looks like it's shining as if it's been made from metal. Above it, there is a quill hovering as if paused to write, but you won't know what else you can see because we're moving on to Sebastian, and again, we shall stay in here for Sebastian so that he doesn't disappear again. So, Sebastian, yes, you... Can you hear me, Sebastian? Sebastian? We seem to have lost Sebastian's audio. That makes things easy. I say my name. Okay. The solicitor holds the parchment out to you. As you take hold of the parchment, it suddenly wraps itself around your arm and bursts into flames. You feel the heat pulsing up your arm and coursing through your body as if it's into your very veins itself. You suddenly feel like you're less able to observe what's going on in the room, lose 1 point of vigilance. And then suddenly the whole room goes black. Just going to wait to see what Sebastian is typing, and then we shall move on to Anna. Oh, fair enough. Right, in which case, Anna.
Yep.
So you start.
Who's singing my name?
As you climb the rigging and get closer to the crow's nest, you realise it looks like Blackthorn up there.
Edmund?
And as you call, Blackthorn looks over the railing and looks down at you, but it's the abbot's face.
You! Fuck you! Anna climbs faster towards him.
And as you climb, the mouth opens and starts to sing, and it's a woman's voice. Captain on the tide, steer the sorrow wide, but never to the shore.
Truth.
And
Fuck.
then
I'm Anna Stormstride.
Blackthorn changes and looks a little bit like that.
She's really scary. And Anna's going
Give
to
me
try
a fear roll, please.
Yeah. That tracks.
It does, really, yeah.
Anna's scared.
Wouldn't surprise me, Sebastian. Wouldn't surprise me. Okay, so yeah, and we're back to Julian and Tyker. So yeah, it's the kitchen is suddenly appears to be like a battlefield tent. There are corpses, very clearly corpses, dangling from the canvas roof. And as you walk through the door, there is a squawk, and a raven lands on Julian's shoulder.
And Julian sort of does this kind of thing, not wanting to do too much to it. This has got to be... This is dreaming again.
And when Julian says that, all you hear, Tyker, is the cawing of a raven coming out of Julian's mouth. He just
Julian? Why do you sound like a raven?
Julian, the raven is getting heavier and heavier.
I try to get it off me.
Can I have a force roll, please?
1 at last.
Do I see his struggle?
You see him struggling, and Julian then drops to his knees in front of you.
Can I help?
Get it off, it's heavy, get it off!
Caw.
Yeah, try to, I don't know, swat at the bird or something.
Your hand passes straight through the bird and Julian, and then
For
suddenly
God's
the raven turns its beak and faces Julian, and from its mouth comes the abbot's voice. You have been measured and found wanting. Give me a manipulation roll, please.
Who?
You.
Me.
This is your dream.
Sorry. 1.
Okay. And give me a force roll, please.
Must I?
Yes, you must.
2.
Okay, cool. The raven takes flight and flies away from you.
And I raggedly get to my feet and say to Tyker, let's get out of here. But we stay together.
You all right?
Yes.
Can I hear him now?
Oh, yes, you hear him now, yeah.
Okay. Hey, lead the way.
I slowly, because I don't want to lose her, go back the way we came.
Okay. So you've got the dining room left and the front room.
Okay. Well, as we get out into the hall, I go, Tyker, wait, we need to try that truth thing, and any kind of truth. But I don't know what to say.
I don't know, you're Julian Summerby, the military doctor?
I am Julian Summerby, and my sister was Elizabeth.
Okay. Anything? Did you?
Anna's going, you got to tell me first. Don't you dare spill stuff to other people.
Andrew, that's not what Anna was hinting at.
I thought she meant, I bet you don't know any truths, mate.
Yeah.
Anna knows exactly the truth that Julian should spill right now.
Oh, I say. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and find out as we return to Enric. Oh, we got 5 minutes left, people. So, actually, what we'll actually do is we'll stop there because that's the beginning of a round.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I will return to this and Yeah. So that happened, people.
I don't know. I can't see that, actually. Might be amazing.
Might be me then. Might be you then. Might be anyone. Who knows? So we'll do XP very quickly. Did you participate in the session? Yes. We got the annals. Thank you very much, Julian. Did you confront any Vaesen? So Julian and Anna can get the XP for that, because they have both seen Vaesen. This one. Have you identified a previously unknown Vaesen? No, not this time. You did last time. Were any of you affected by your dark secret? I think there's a possibility that might have happened. If you think you were, then send me a message, because I don't think everybody was. Did you take risks to protect other people? Not really.
I literally tried to kill myself.
But it wasn't.
That's an exceptional action. That's the next question. Keep strangling myself is an exceptional action.
Did you develop something? Have you learned anything?
No.
Not really.
As usual for the dream sequences, no.
I think, didn't we learn about more about the fairy creature and Julian's thing with it, and the fact that it sort of like lies and doesn't and twists the truth and magic things?
Not enough.
No, sorry.
Did
you develop something in your headquarters? No. Did you perform an extraordinary action?
One for Julian. I'm going to keep strangling myself until I die. Yes.
Yeah, I'll go with. I'll allow that one.
I mean, to be fair, who hasn't been tempted to strangle Julian at some point?
That everybody should be on the page for that. But that's not an exceptional action. That's just a normal one. That's a normal impulse.
Yeah, normal impulse is to want to, but he's actually done it. So
yes.
I think that's what takes it to the next level. Yeah. So there we go. It's only so it's 2 XP for most. Anna and Julian both get an extra one for confronting Vaesen.
How many
Lexi gets so you get 3. And Julian gets an extra one for extraordinary action. And as I said, if people think they've got their dark secret, then let me know and I shall respond. And if you get a positive response from me, then yes, you get the bonus point for that as well. So yeah, there we go.
Nice.
So Maud is trying to stealthily do something. It's a bit late for that, Maud. Unless that's your signal that you're stealthily leaving the game at this point. Thank you, everybody that's tuned in and watching us online. Lovely to see you. I'm very sorry, person who left a message earlier, that I didn't spot it. But once we're in Dreamworld and we're jumping around, it's very difficult for me to keep on top of the group of the YouTube chat. But apparently, if Anna goes to Storm's End, she will be in the Game of Thrones, was the comment.
Oh, Storm's End. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I got that.
Gonna go take over Westeros.
Indeed. So thank you all very much. And when are we meeting next week to actually make a decision on that?
We haven't made one yet. I need to fill in the form.
Okay, that's great.
Yes, please fill in the poll, people, so we know.
Yeah. So people watching online, unfortunately, there are a few people with a lot of stuff on at the moment. In particular, Anna is incredibly busy right now. Not that it's making the rest of us jealous at all. But and so that's why our times and stuff are a little bit off at the moment. But we shall. I'll schedule it online as soon as we have a fixed date and time. But in the meantime, thank you for tuning in and watching, and thank you to the players for another fun game, and we shall see you next time.